Yesterday, I told you they have nothing on Kamala Harris. They're going after her laugh. Hannity did a montage of how Kamala Harris laughs. That's how they're going after her, because they don't have anything to go after her at all. There's a new attack line. And this one was actually previewed by none other than J.D. Vance back when he was running for Senate. When he was running for Senate, J.D. Vance appeared with the then Fox News host Tucker Carlson. And he said the real problem with Kamala Harris is she is childless. She doesn't have her own biological children, and sort of chalks her up to a crazy cat lady.
Saying is that we're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made. And so they want to make the rest of the country miserable, too. And it's just a basic fact. You look at Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, AOC, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children. And how does it make any sense that we've turned our country over to people who don't really have a direct stake in it?
Now, couple different things there. AOC is quite young. And so the fact that she has no children at this point, I don't know if she wants kids. I don't know if she's medically able to have kids. We know nothing at all about AOC, but she's quite young. Isn't she like 30? I don't think it's really crazy that she doesn't have kids. Pete Buttigieg now does have kids. Now, of course, they'll say, well, are they biologically? I don't even know. I think that Pete Buttigieg and his husband adopted kids that are not biologically theirs, but who cares? The point is, J.D. Vance says he doesn't have kids. Now he does. But with regard to Kamala Harris, they are now picking up on this. In the absence of anything other than the way she laughs to attack her with, they are now picking up on the attack that J.D. Vance previewed for us years ago. Right-wing bomb-throwing extremist Laura Loomer tweeted out yesterday. She put out a tweet on Twitter, or we might call it an excretion on X, where she says it's time for Republicans to start talking about Kamala Harris's sexual history and the reason why she likely doesn't have any children of her own. I'm willing to bet she's had so many abortions that she damaged her uterus. A woman who has no biological children of her own should not be allowed to make decisions in the White House for your children. Republicans need to run with this messaging and ask why a woman with no kids of her own and a scarred up uterus is so obsessed with wanting to kill your babies. Kamala has zero investment in the future, but she wants to determine our future. Now, not only is this horribly stupid and misogynistic, oh, how could it be misogynistic if a woman, Laura Loomer, is saying it? You can be a minority racially and be racist. You could be an anti-Semitic Jew. You could be a homophobic gay person. It doesn't really matter. But more importantly, expand Laura Loomer's argument for a moment and realize how stupid it is. Should Trump, who has never served in the military and whose children have not served in the military, get to make any decisions about what members of the military do? He's going to put people in harm's way, soldiers, without ever having served himself or having had kids who served. He doesn't understand what it's like to be sent somewhere or to have your child. As you can see, it's an argument for functionally disabling a president from doing anything at all. And they know it. It's idiotic, but it's what they're going with. And why? Because they have nothing else. They have nothing else to attack Kamala Harris with. They'll come up with new stuff. Trust me, they're working on it. But so far, it's she doesn't have, they have to clarify, biological kids because she's stepmom to Doug Emhoff's kid or kids. I don't even know their family situation. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. So they have to go with biological children. And she cackles when she laughs. That's what they have right now.